everybody, thank you for watching. Today I'm back with a skincare video. Do you remember the days of YouTube where we used to do favorites and people would just talk about things that they love? I feel like I haven't done a video like that in so long. And I've been wanting to do the skincare video for a while because I feel like I've been more obsessed with skincare than makeup for the past, I don't know, 2 years or so, which is wild because you guys know me, you know how obsessed I am with makeup. After I gave birth to Lorenzo, I feel like my skin was a mess. I had dark spots like crazy, and I just was on this mission to try to transform my skin, and I really feel like my skin looks the best it's ever looked. I'm gonna go through everything that I've been doing the past few years that have really transformed my skin. Although it is a lot of things, it's what I use, and I feel like it's time to share all of my secrets. I had to fill up like a whole basket of stuff from my counter because it was that much. So let me try to organize it for a sec. Hold on. So I'm going to show you guys my exact routine, what I do during the day, what I do at night. I think one of the biggest changes in my skin is definitely due to the lasers that I've been doing. If anyone's in New Jersey or near New Jersey, I've been going to Dr. Kaga for about 3 years now, I would say. And I originally went to her because I had a lot of dark spots. So when you get pregnant, I feel like the dark spots come out like crazy, and they were literal black spots on my face. They are pretty much gone at this point. This one seems to always come back, which is annoying. So that's why I originally went to her. I'm gonna list below all the specific lasers because I don't even know there's been that many, but one of my also biggest concerns was acne. And I'm like, why am I 30 years old still breaking out like I'm a teenager? So one of the lasers that I tried first with her was called Clear, and I have not gotten pimples since I've done that laser. I believe it was 3 treatments, and what it does is it clears up acne and it prevents it from coming back. So that was probably one of the coolest things ever because I used to get crazy breakouts on my forehead. Another thing I need to 100% be honest about is obviously Botox. I've been doing Botox since I'm 25. I'm 34 now, so almost 10 years. What Botox does is it just prevents, I guess, wrinkles from forming, so it kind of paralyzes the muscle, which is scary, but I had to be honest about that because obviously that's also another reason. Like, this is me raising my eyebrows. I just did Botox a couple weeks ago, and yeah, so I have no wrinkles really on my forehead, and when I smile they go away because of Botox. So I've never found a product that's gonna take away wrinkles like Botox would. I'm not here promoting it. I don't really like talking about stuff like this because I don't want to promote it to the younger generation, but I personally love Botox and I've had a lot of success with it. In the past, I have done filler. I've tried all kinds of different fillers in my face. The past 2 years, I stopped doing filler because I just feel like my face got super, super round. But what I've done in replacement of filler is, it's called Sculptra. So what they do is they inject it where they would filler, and it just makes your body produce more collagen. So it's actually not filler. And I feel like my face looks more like myself, like I did before I've tried anything. So there was a point where I look back and I'm like, my face was so round because I just was trying all kinds of fillers, and I stopped doing that. So it's been about 2 years since I've done any facial filler. Like I said, I have done Sculptra, which takes about like 4 to 6 weeks for your body to produce more collagen. So I just wanted to be honest about that because that obviously is a big part of it as well. And then of course, the products that you use and the things that you do on a daily basis is so, so, so important on keeping your skin looking beautiful. So I just wanted to be upfront and honest about that because like I said, I don't really talk about it much on my channel or on social media because I never wanted to be that person to promote it, to get stuff for free or whatever, because that's just not how I roll. So with all of that said, let's get into all the products that I use. I'm gonna do face and body, and I think I have everything, and you guys are probably gonna think I'm nuts, but I don't really care because this is what I do to look like this. So I'm gonna start with my nighttime skincare routine because that's where I'm most strict. Like, there's not a night that will go by without me doing this routine. Like, even if I'm out having some drinks with the girls, like, I will come home and I will do this routine. And I think it's the most important. My daytime routine is not as strict. I try to do it as much as possible, but let's say I'm out, I have a full face of makeup on, we need to take the makeup off. So before I get into cleansing my skin, I always remove my makeup first. So I love the Garnier Micellar Water. This is the waterproof one. It gets like all the makeup off. And I also have my Neutrogena makeup wipes. I never used to do this step until I would say the last year, but then I realized I was like triple, quadruple cleansing to get all of my makeup off, and you're just wasting your face wash at that point. And face wash is pretty pricey. So these are the products that I will use. I have these little pads to remove as much makeup as possible before I go in and I use my cleanser. I've always had pretty like combination congested skin. So Dr. Kaga was the one who recommended a lot of the skincare for me, and I've been using it for 2+ years and I'm obsessed. The first thing is the SkinCeuticals LHA cleanser. It's a decongesting cleanser and it exfoliates and removes impurities, it says. So this is what I use every single night. I usually double cleanse still with this even after removing my makeup because I just like to make sure my skin is super, super clean. So I have gone through probably 15 bottles of this. That's how much I love it. And this is like my go-to cleanser, the only one that I use. Try to go through each product fairly quickly. If anyone has questions, just comment below and I'll try to answer just because I know it's going to be a lot. And I'm sure no one wants to hear me rambling for an hour. Directly after I wash my face, I go in with the LHA toner with these little pads as well. And it's funny because there's still somehow some makeup left over. This will get it all off. This is a decongesting toner, removes surface dead skin cells and impurities. So after I do that, I actually go in with my eye cream first because I don't like touching all my serums and then touching my eyes. So the one I'm using right now that I love is the Elastin Skincare Restorative Eye Treatment. So I'll just apply like 2 pumps and very lightly apply all around my eyes. So this I just ran out of. I actually just picked up a new one today because I was just there at Kaga's today. Then I'll go in with my serum. So I have 3 different ones that I really love. If I'm feeling extra dry, I'll do the SkinCeuticals Hydrating B5 Gel, which is really, really good if you're needing like that extra boost of hydration. So this one I don't use all the time, but now that summer's here, or summer's here, I will be using this a lot more. This one I use every single day. It's the Elastin HA Immersed Serum. So I actually used to use this one by SkinCeuticals, but they changed the formula and I broke out from it. So this one has become a new favorite. So I'll apply like 2 pumps of this. And then the last serum that I will use, and I use this now every night. I started off slow with it because it does have retinol in it, and I didn't realize I wasn't using it properly. So I would apply like 2-3 pumps because I'm usually like, I overdo it with serums. And my skin was so dry. So then I actually read the box and followed the directions and I just do 1 pump. I started off like every 3 to 4 days. I would just use it. I wouldn't use it every day. And I like let my skin build up to being able to handle it. And then I skipped like the whole flaky, gross part. So if you are trying a retinol, just make sure you're following the directions and start off slow. And it takes about, I feel like, a month for your skin to get used to it. And then you can start using it daily. So I use this at nighttime and it says to avoid eye area, so that's why I like to do my eye cream first, and then I'll apply this, just 1 pump, and it'll go my face and my neck. If I'm feeling extra dry, which I have been lately, I've been loving this SkinBetter Hydration Boosting Cream. I also recommend something like this, super hydrating, if you are just starting out with a retinol because your skin is going to be extra dry. So I found by adding that and then using this afterwards in the beginning really helped me skip that like flaky skin stage, which sometimes you can get from a retinol. But my favorite nighttime and daytime cream, which I've been using forever and it's super thin, is the SkinCeuticals Metacell Renewal B3. So I use this day and I use this at night and I've been really happy with it. I've gone through also like probably 15 bottles of this and I just am obsessed. So daytime routine, like I said, I'm not as strict. Sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll just go about my day without even washing my face, which isn't the right thing to do. Realistically, if I am doing my daytime routine, it's just a cleanser to remove whatever was on from the night before. I go back with that same HA Immerse Serum, and then this is my day cream as well, the Metacell Renewal. I don't like doing too much underneath if I'm going to be wearing makeup. I bought this Medicube device probably about a year ago and I actually really love it. I just don't always have the time to use it, but I did want to mention it because it really helps like get the serums into your face. So I do like to use it in the booster mode, which is going to help absorb all the serums. I do use the Medicube PDRN Pink Peptide Serum as well. I don't use it on a daily basis, but when I have time for this tool, which I try to find a few times a month, I like to use this serum as well. On Sundays, I don't have Lorenzo, so those are the days that I'll like go and really go in and pamper myself. And I actually ran out of the Medicube face masks that I was using. You could use them overnight or you can leave them on for like 2 to 3 hours. But I recently came across the Bybel ones, which are very similar. They are hydrating, pore minimizing, and firming. So I love doing face masks. Like for instance, when I'm editing this video, I'm gonna sit there with one of these masks on. It's not like your typical sheet mask. These ones actually really make your skin so plump and hydrated, and I actually don't go for facials that often, maybe twice a year, which is definitely not enough. But I feel like whenever I do use one of these masks, I feel like so fresh, like I had just gotten a facial. So I really, really love this brand as well. When I flew to Italy for my grandma's birthday cruise, I did one of these on the plane. So I'm a big fan of these. And I also really love the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. This one is more of just like a cream you could put on versus a sheet mask. This one is so hydrating. I've used this one for years, and I feel like also when I travel, it's something I just always throw in my purse. I have the Tinkle razors. I don't know if you guys saw my video of how I shave my face, but I did that one years ago, and I still use these same razors. I've been doing this forever. If you guys want an updated video, I could totally do it, but I love to dermaplane my face with these. The Bybel First Serum Spray. This one's completely empty. I just bought 2 new ones. I am obsessed with this spray. This is with me at all times in every single purse. I use it for my makeup, but it's also skincare. So it's just, I had to mention it. It's just that good. Like, if you have not tried this, you need to try it. Okay, so I also wanted to quickly talk about body care because like I am with my nighttime skin routine, like I will not shower without putting on lotion all over my body. And I've actually been told on more than one occasion that I have really, really soft skin, which I was always like, ah, thank you. So I take pride in my skin, but in the shower, I am so obsessed with the Sticky Dates by Lush. This smells so freaking good. You will thank me later. So I always use this first, and then I always wash my body with the L'Occitane shower oil, the almond shower oil. This smell, like, it's the most amazing smell in the whole world. So I use these two on my body in the shower every single time I shower. And then when I get out, I always mix a lotion with an oil. So the ones that I've been obsessed with, I changed this up a bit, but this has been my go-to for a few months now. The Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. I'm a huge fan of Cetaphil. I have very, very sensitive skin, so I've always been a big fan of them. It's super lightweight, but very, very effective. And then I also have the L'Occitane Almond Oil Concentrate. Same smell as that body oil, so I die over it. So I will use either one of these. And then I always mix in the, I don't even know how to say it, Osea. Algae body oil. So I've gone through probably 10 bottles of this as well. It smells so good and it leaves your skin so hydrated. Like, let me just show you. Look at this. Show you the difference. So like mixing these scents together is just like this amazing. Like, look at the difference. Can you tell? I don't even know if you could tell, but I'm sure you can. That's it. I feel like that was quicker than I expected, but I didn't want to sit here and bore you guys, but I wanted to show you like everything that I use because I feel like skincare is just, oh my god, an obsession, and I can't get enough of it. So share with me below, what are your favorite go-to items for skincare? If you guys have questions about anything that I talked about that I kind of breezed through, comment below and I'll try my best to get through some of the comments to answer you guys, because like I said, I know these videos aren't the most exciting, but I felt like it was necessary to show you guys everything that I've used. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Oh, comment below, what do you guys want to see next on my channel? I miss you. I love you. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.